Hey everyone, Carmen here, and I'm just here in my garage watching the Packers game. Actually listening to it because it's not on regular TV, so I'm in my garage listening to it, smoking a pipe, trying to clean the garage at the same time. So it's halftime now. I thought I'd give you a review on Baren's HH Vintage Syrian. Smoked some of this last night, and I just had a bowl of this right now while I was watching the game. So I'll give you a look at this. And the tin note is very heavy Latakia. This is an English tobacco. And I'll read you the tin description. A little under half of the volume is a smooth and yet powerful Latakia from Syria. This tobacco gives the blend the overall smoky taste. To add a spicy note to the blend, Turkish Oriental has been added. Different Virginia tobaccos from 3 continents add a sweet natural taste. To complete the taste with depth and body, we added some dark fire Kentucky from USA. And the website description adds the H&H Vintage Syrian Latakia is a loose cut tobacco which guarantees a smooth and steady burn. It does not get hot, which means you will find extremely little bite on your tongue. When you empty your pipe after smoking, you will find only fine gray ashes, the sign of a slow and dry smoke. So yeah, when I was smoking it throughout the smoke, I would keep getting the gray ashes, and I do tend to empty my pipe every now and then of the gray ashes. Not always, but on this particular smoke I did. First I smoked it in a cob pipe, which didn't do so well. I really couldn't taste anything. It was really bland. Then I smoked it in my Graybo Bulldog, which I can't find right now. I think I took it inside after I cleaned it. But it did a lot better in my Graybo Bulldog, which is a shorter, wider bowl. So it did a lot better in that. Taste is, I'm just reading my notes here. It's smoky with a little spicy flavor. It was light and mild, subtle and smooth. After a while I could taste the typical Virginia flavor, which was slightly sweet. And it was pretty mild, and I would almost say bland. It's not a very bold, flavorful smoke. It's more on the lighter, milder side. And just to give you my background, I'm primarily aromatic smoker, or that's what I started out with, and I'm moving more into the Virginias and the Englishes, so that's my experience. But when I do smoke something, I prefer it to be on the stronger side. So my aromatics, I like it to be very sweet. My Englishes and Virginias, I like a rich, bold flavor. So this was more on the mild side. It's probably good for somebody that's just getting into Englishes. It's a nice, cool, dry smoke. The retrohale was very nice and a little bit spicy. Nicotine is very low. Cool, dry smoke, no tongue bite. The room note was pleasant for an English, not too strong. Actually smoked it in my bedroom last night, and after leaving my room and coming back in, you could barely smell anything, and this morning couldn't smell nothing at all. So it shouldn't offend anybody. And I think that's all I have to say about this tobacco. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would probably give it a 3. I would say it's a good tobacco. And if you're into Englishes, give it a try. If you're wanting to try out Englishes and you never tried something before, give this a try. It's, good, mild English tobacco to get started in. As for me, I would probably prefer something with a little more flavor, a little more sweetness, or something with a little more body. But it is, it's just not my cup of tea, but it did win the #1 English at the West Coast Pipe Show. So that tells you something right there. A lot of people like it. It is good tobacco, just not my cup of tea. Might even give it a 3.5. It did smoke good, no tongue bite, dry smoke. I did have to relight it a few times, but it wasn't really bad. Got a little bit of gurgle, but that's probably just my fault. Since I kept it in my mouth almost the whole time, that's probably just me rather than the tobacco. But, you know, give it a try if you want a nice mild tobacco, or you want to try some Syrian Latakia. Give this a try. And I guess that's all I have to say about this tobacco. So y'all have a good one, and God bless.